Hey guys, my name is Zeniac and welcome back to another feature highlights video of City Skylines 2, where today we are reacting to number 7, and this one is all about the maps and the themes. Now, this is going to answer a lot of questions, even though every single one of these answers a lot of questions, but it's also going to give me a lot more questions to ask too. But some of the things I'm expecting from this maps and themes is the ability to build cities in more biomes. Now, in current City Skylines, you can build in a snow biome and a non-snow biome, and they class that as tropical temperate, if that's how you pronounce it. But I want to see fully fledged like desert vibes, jungle vibes that don't require DLCs and mods and stuff like that. That would be pretty interesting. I'm not sure what to expect from this, but I didn't really expect much from the electricity and water one, and it gave us a lot. So enough jibber jabber Zeniac, let's say the goods. So let me know what you think about this in the comment section down below. Smash that like button and let's jump straight into it. The volume's all the way up, boys. Let's go.
It's easy to forget how.
Hold on, let me get rid of these closed captions. There we go. Sweet.
Our day-to-day is shaped by where we live, but how our world
Looking at this right now. Nice.
looks, feels,
Continue.
and changes sets the scene for
Rockers / emos confirmed. There we go.
our lived experience. It's the same for the people in your city. And in City Skylines 2,
I want to throw this out right now. This city that they're showcasing has very, very minimal traffic. I don't know if anybody else has noticed this from watching these feature highlight videos. Very minimal traffic. Very minimal.
the world is a whole lot bigger.
Oh, hello.
You can now build on an area 5 times bigger than before.
Oh my god! Right, okay. We kind of gathered that from a previous video. We have currently the 80 tiles mod right now, and isn't there like something like 200 and something tiles that we can now build on? 5 times bigger than what we can build right now. Now, I will throw this out there. Our cities start to crumble once you get above 50,000 population. Please, City Skylines 2, don't slow the game down when we get to a certain population size.
Equivalent to 159 square kilometers.
Oh my god. Now, if we look at the bottom left here, it says 129 tiles. I'm going to assume that's how many tiles are either left to buy or currently own, or is that how many tiles are in total? This is ridiculous how big you can now go. Now, this is just like City Skylines now, where you have the map, and then they give you the radius and where you can buy tiles, and then there's mods, which I use, that let you buy every other tile outside of the vanilla radius to the edge of the map. If that mod comes out on this on the workshop, could you imagine how far you could actually build? I could create individual countries. That's how crazy this could be. Oh dear God, the scale. It's now only just sinking in, guys, the sheer scale of this game.
That's bigger than some countries. Maps are composed of individual tiles.
Wow, that's interesting.
Connect them to create a sweeping urban jungle, or don't connect them to develop interesting little.
That's really, you combine multiple tires at once, and then it shows you. It starts to. Oh, hold on, what's this perm? Okay, right, hold on. We'll get onto that in just a moment. Yeah, so whatever you select, it then adds up to tell you what is currently available within that radius of tiles. I'm seeing snow. That's really interesting as well. Permits, though. So obviously, if you don't play the game with everything unlocked, I assume it's from this huge city status. So as it goes around, you get permits, unlocked abilities to get new areas, and then how much it costs.
Pockets of life. You can unlock 441 tiles on each map.
Wait, say that again?
Pockets of life. You can unlock 441 tiles.
Did she just say 441 tiles? No way is there 400 tiles there. Let me listen to that again. I'm putting captions on for that.
Interesting little pockets of life. You can unlock
441 tiles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So there's 25 times, I don't know, 25. I don't know. I can't do quick math. That's ridiculous!
441 tiles on each map, but you'll have 9 to work with when you begin your city building.
Okay.
Reach milestones.
So this is how you unlock it then. So this is wow. Okay, so you can go from a tiny village all the way down to Megaropolis, and obviously each one gives you a bunch of stuff that you kind of unlock, which is really cool to see. Which is, you know, pretty much what we get right now, which is interesting. So, and obviously you unlock map tiles, so that's how you get your like kind of little kind of credits in a weird way to kind of unlock the tiles. That's really interesting. Very interesting. So you can't go all out guns blazing from the get-go. Right.
To unlock more. When you do, choose tiles that best serve.
Now, how do you get these? Is it based on XP? If so, how do you earn XP?
Your expansion plans. Before you click, building.
So they've increased the height limit, so you can now build it. I mean, I've never really kind of utilized the height to its full potential. But even then, some of the stuff that I've seen and how big you can build in normal City Skylines, you can build quite high. And they've increased it by how many?
On this
4 times?
Also invites you to think outside of the box. Literally. Create connections to cities beyond.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Now, this is interesting, okay? Because this is an outside of the road connection, okay? And it's on the dotted line. Now, in City Skylines now, that's the edge of the map, and it obviously it's a void after this point, which is why when you buy, well, when you get the on this workshop, the ability to unlock all the tiles, you go right to the edge of the maps. So are we saying that we can't do it now? And that there is like a still land that continues after the border? Because that's really weird seeing it just kind of stop there, isn't it? It really is. But they're about to talk about now the connections in which you can kind of get to the edge of the map.
Literally. Create connections to cities beyond the edge of your map to open up trade routes that can accelerate your...
Oh, wait, hold on. But on the edge of our map, I've just noticed there's a dotted line over there as well.
City's growth. Before you select a map,
here we go. This is what I want to see. So, before we select the map, right, what was she going to say there?
Look at where it sits on the globe.
Oh, look at where it sits on the globe. So, we got Archipelago, Haven, Merry Island, Great Highlands, Lakeland, Mountain Village, San Francisco. That's quite an interesting one, isn't it? The Waterway Pass. So, where it is on the map. So, obviously, Southern Hemisphere. I'm about to say the North America, but Southern Hemisphere. So it's in the Southern Hemisphere. So is then obviously I'm going to assume the land, the weather, the temperature, and all that is obviously it's all going to be based on where you are in the world, and maybe it might affect the natural resources to where you are as well. Maybe like in hotter areas, it's less likely to have farmland. Is that true in the real world? I'm actually quite sure. Cold areas, I don't know. It could actually go either way, couldn't it?
Is it north or south of the equator? And which hemisphere is it in? Check out how much of the map can be built on, which natural resources it has, and what, if any, connections already exist to neighboring cities.
Now, if the connections to neighboring cities don't exist, can you add those in?
Found a map you like? Click and give your city.
So give our city a name. Oh, snap. Okay, left-hand traffic. I like how it's, you know, do you want left-hand traffic? Like the default's the right. Damn Americans. Natural disasters. Unlock all. Unlimited money. So you get these as basic stuff. And obviously you can begin on tutorials on that.
A name. This is also your chance to change the default theme if you want to. There are 2 themes, European and North American. Themes shape the look and feel of your city.
Now, I wonder if we'll get mods eventually in the future where it says, I mean, that kind of annoys me. North American, fine. European, now come on. Where in Europe? Are we talking British buildings? Because they're a lot different to Spanish buildings, you know what I mean? And so on and so on.
from
As a European, I'm enraged.
street markings to cop cars. The biggest difference is the architectural style of residential and commercial buildings. You can add buildings from the other theme when zoning your city. This lets you pepper European buildings in your North American city.
So you can pretty much build both styles anyway, no matter what you select.
And vice versa. Still, the theme you choose dominates the appearance of your city, and it can't be changed later. There are 10 maps in the base game, each drawing inspiration from real-world locations.
Oh, okay, I didn't realize that. So when I see San Francisco, obviously that's the only place I know is a real place. So I didn't realize these are all based off real places. If anybody knows where these real places are, I'd love to know. I like the look of Barrier Island. I like the look of the Waterway Pass as well, and the Twin Mountain, because obviously the river's running through it. Interesting.
You might even recognize them. And with the vast area available on the new expanded
This
maps,
is crazy.
terrains are more varied, resources are more accessible, and there are more ways to connect to other cities. You'll discover maps where life is lived on the sandy beaches of a sprawling archipelago. Maps that invite you to build at high altitudes with a mountainside map, or along the winding waters of a
That looks
rich
pretty cool,
river
doesn't it?
delta. There might even be a map that looks like the world outside your window. Select the map that stirs your
Even in City Skyline 2, people are building grids.
imagination to set the stage for life and
Look at how beautiful that shot is. You cannot tell me any different right now. This is going to be a beautiful game.
living in the city of your dreams.
Oh, that was it? Ah, snap. Okay, fine. Right, my mind is consistently blown. Now, the only thing I really, from that video, I mean, as good as these videos are, I think this is the weakest one. Because the only thing I've learned from this is the vast amount of tiles we can now build on. Now, we don't know what the city limits are before the game starts to crumble. Hoping it's a lot higher. And I was hoping that was going to show us some stuff like to do with like the map builder. Didn't see anything desert theme related. Which, you know, makes me then think... Didn't see anything snow related either. Which makes me then think then, they haven't really worked much on the biomes. What is this? Minecraft? Zodiac? So I'm not too sure how I feel about that. And everything else is just telling us how great it now is. I don't know about this video. I think it's going to go one or two ways. I don't really know the reaction on this. But if you spotted anything that I didn't, guys, let me know in the comment section down below. But my honest opinions is, cannot wait for the vast amount of tile space that we now get to work with. You can really do some cool scenarios. You can build like individual countries and stuff like that. That's how it feels like you could do on the one map. But it's going to give you so much more opportunity to build and do stuff. We can make some huge... If they're allowing us to build that big, then the city capacity limit has got to be huge. It really has. So, roll on. Roll on for when City Skylines 2 comes out. But I think we'll end it here. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. And until next time, I'll see you all soon. So, goodbye.